Alright, here are my new pistons for my 120 horsepower force. This is Wiseco. Two different boxes because I got two different sizes. This is for the standard size and this is for the overboard size. Now, the pistons come with the appropriate rings. That's for the overbore. And these rings, the sizes on them is for standard. And another thing that's nice, I don't know if it matters, but I guess it does. See how it says top on the top of the ring there? Yeah, it does matter. See how it's beveled there? It's not shaped the same both sides, so they have the rings labeled. And now the pistons are amazing looking compared to nice Wiseco paper, Wiseco stickers, and instructions of some sort. Marine piston installation instructions. These actually have some good information. It's just, that's all it is. But they talk about caring for your cylinders, cast iron sleeve cylinders, plated cylinders. At any time a cylinder bore is honed, it's recommended that everything be chamfered. Additional bore clearance may be necessary. Alright, and then it's got some instructions for some 4-stroke. So, that aside, let's look at the piston itself. This is amazing compared to what I have. You can see the grooves in there and the sides. And yes, these are stamped. Size is stamped on the top. Standard. Now, this is what I had in there. There's a huge difference. These are clearly not the same. There's no marking on it. It's got a big circular thing there, and that one's got a different shape to it. Also, the inside of the piston, very different than what we have here. There's a pin. These are the retaining clips. Hold the pin in. See how we got, these are squared. These are rounded. These got holes in them here, and these don't. I imagine, and this is just my thought, I imagine that those holes are actually for to allow grease to get through, or oil to get through. Let's see if you can see. Well, you can't. Well, anyway, these holes go all the way through. I can feel them with my finger. I imagine that those are for lubricant to get onto the pin, from in here. That's just nothing written on that. I just I'm guessing. So, but these are very heavy duty. It's going to be a drastic improvement on this boat motor. So what I got to do is I got to take the arms off the respective cylinders. I want to keep the same arms where in the positions they came from on the boat, on the motor, and we're going to get these installed. This is another difference. This side just kind of beveled, and this side just not. This has got the little notch right here, and this one's got a notch over here. That's, I guess, just to get your clip in and out, your retaining pin. Also, here's the ring locating pin, or whatever it's called. I wish this camera wasn't so blurry. I have to use a different camera. You got one on that side, and then the other one's on the opposite side, and that's the same here. Here we got one on one side and the one on the other. So anyway, I'm excited. Gonna get some new pistons. Let me show you the also this is the overboard, just for anybody who doesn't know how minute it is, the size difference. I mean, obviously it's big enough to matter, but when you're talking about overboring an engine, see that? That's all they're talking about. That's the only difference in size. It's not you know, huge difference. There's not much room for I guess different tolerances. So this is the standard, and then the overboard, it says right on it .020, so you know this one's 20 over. 3164 P2, 3164 P2. So that number is different and that number is different, but the model is the same and the size is marked right there in the center. So anyway, my next step is going to get these things in, and hopefully one of these bad boys will never wind up looking like this. And if this didn't happen, I guess you guys wouldn't be looking at this video. So, oh yeah, one more thing. I picked this up for about $6 at Harbor Freight piston ring pliers, and these are really cool. So I guess it'll prevent us from messing up any rings unnecessarily. But I use these and practice on the old pistons, and probably not gonna be able to do this with just one hand, but basically these part right here go between right here on the piston like that, and when you squeeze the piston, it spreads the ring open.